Live Fishing Nation, what's going on? Good morning. It is Tuesday, September 14th. I'm at dead low tide just about right now. I think we're right at, let's see, about 8:30, so we're just about dead low, I believe. It's low. There is not a wisp of wind. The only reason that flag's moving, I mean, that flag's hanging. I'm moving a little bit here on the boat, but not a wisp of wind. I am got destroyed with gnats. But it's worth it because I'm going to try for a repeat of the last trip out on the tog grounds and the sea bass grounds. So got just a solo trip today by myself. I've got 2 dozen crabs. It's going to be a quick trip. See what I can do with 2 dozen. Bought a little some heavier gear just in case things tend to get a little bigger out there. So we'll see. All right, stick with us. And this time I'm going to try and show you what I'm doing. So talk through things a little bit. Maybe do like a recap at the end, okay? Because some of you requested that, and I'm listening. Believe me when I tell you, I hear what you're saying. So thank you for the suggestions, and see you out there. Yep, I got a fish on. All right, let me go. See, babe, I'll text you later. Yep. All right, tog number 1. Little lady togger. Little lady tog. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. Little lady tog. Awesome. So what I was saying earlier, but phone rang, so I kind of stopped. Man, there are, when I tell you there are, oh, she choked me. There are false albacore busting all around me, and I tried chucking bait to them or chucking rapalas and shit like that, but just didn't work, unfortunately. But man, I tell you, they are everywhere. Holy mackerel! I'm assuming. I mean, if you look out here, it's tough to see because they're a little distance away, but there's just fish popping out of the water everywhere. So much life out here. So much life. So we're back at it doing our thing. So guys, here's what we're doing to do. Green crab, right? Grab the green crab, cut all the legs off. All the legs, both claws. You can see, cut them right back to that leave that first knuckle. You're going to use these Bottomsweeper jigs. This is only 3/4 ounce. So I'm not going crazy here because I'm in spot lock with my motor. I'm over top of structure. And I go in a knuckle, I come out a knuckle, Bottomsweeper jig. Cut the crab in half, and let's get it going. Right down, and when I was over other structure that just had so many snags, I was going down to the bottom and then I was coming up a couple cranks. Where I'm at on this piece here, it's just flat debris, it seems like, with the occasional snag. But what I'm basically doing is I am going to the bottom and staying on the bottom. And I'll tell you, these Bottomsweeper jigs are they're deadly. They're absolutely deadly. But man, I'll tell you what, could use a little breeze out here. It is flat calm, absolutely flat calm out here, and not a wisp of air, and I am just getting teamed up by bugs. So you're basically, so if you look, here's the tip. There's you're getting a little bite. You know, you want to wait till they pick it up and start running with it, or you get like a little, a real smack. You get a real smack them back. You know, you're gonna get them little feeler bites. Feel it, and then all of a sudden you're gonna realize they're like, okay, this is edible. We're doing it. You know, this isn't gonna hurt me, and and then they get up and walk off with it, and you let them know they made a mistake. That's fish on. Oh, got me right into the wreck. Yep, son of a gun. Oh, I don't want to lose my Bottomsweeper jig. That thing got me right in the wreck, and there's definitely a fish on there. "100% fish on that rod. Shoes. Jeez Louise. What we'll do is we'll give them a little bit of line. Maybe it'll swim their way out. Here I am telling you guys, oh yeah, there's not a lot down there, but there's just enough. You know, you don't know whether they're reef balls, whether they're whatever it is that they're down there in, and there's just enough for them to swim swim you into it. And here's the problem is, you know, if it's one thing if you're hooked on your own, right? You get hooked on your own, no big deal. You know, you can pop it out. But when a fish runs you into the wreck, you're kind of jonesed. You're kind of hosed. So I don't think this one's going to pop out. Oh, and it's out. It's out, and there's the fish. Holy mackerel! I want to thank John Skinner. I can't believe that fish stayed there. That fish took me into whatever little piece was down there. This little lady Toggeroony. How about that? How about that? Jeez Louise. Don't give up, guys. Don't give up. Stay with it. Give it a couple minutes. I mean, you know, you feel like, oh, I'm wasting time. I'm not wasting time when I pull a fish out of the wreck. You know, now check your line though. Is it frayed? I'm afraid not. So we're good shape. Let's do it again. Okay, here we go. So I got my crabs in there. Crabs broke out of that bag. Everybody's out. I got 2 dozen crabs. Holy macaroni. Don't do that. Don't let them bite you. You know, grab one of the claws. Cut the other claw off. They can't get to you. Boop, boop. Cut them right there. You know. Cut them there. What you want to do though, you want to hang on to this guy, because if you start doing that, they may let themselves go. So, hey, listen. You don't want to lose a crab. So, you twist the knuckle off. Twist the claw off. And listen, everything goes overboard. And believe it or not, that's going to start a little frenzy too. So you want to give them a nice cut right in half. Oh, right in half. Now I got a little bit left on this hook, not worth keeping. Okay, take that off, clear that hook, because you want to go in a knuckle, out a knuckle. So I'm coming in a knuckle, right, in a knuckle, boom, 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 get in, out a knuckle, boom, done deal. Keep rinsing your hands, guys, because when these things are urinating on themselves and on each other and whatever, watch John Skinner and Halkias. They had burns on their hands from the crabs, and it was most likely the crab's urine. So keep rinsing your hands. Their hands were all red. Sounds weird, it's real. I'll bite you. Lady Toggeroony. All right, we're building a bite. We're building a bite. Although they're getting a little smaller, but we're still building a bite. Listen, if this doesn't produce anything monumental, we'll move. We shall move. And I'm telling you, there's so much life out here. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable the amount of life out on this ocean. September is such a great time to be out on the water. You know, I probably should be flounder fishing, but I'm kind of threw the towel in with the flounder, because I'm having so much fun doing this here. Because with my skiff, you know, I can't, my days are kind of numbered. My days are somewhat numbered. Oh boy, never good when you're looking down at the water and you see your GoPro looking back at you. But my days are numbered, so it's kind of one of these things where I just I got to take what I can get. I've had a great season flounder fishing. I'm really enjoying this tog and sea bass fishing, so let's keep it up. Oh my goodness, there is just, hi birdie, what's up, bird? How about that? Hi, how you doing, little pal? That little guy must be so freaking tired. Buddy, you could sit on the boat the rest of the day. Holy cow, little sparrow looking thing just flew onto my boat. You call me, Sal? All right. So, oh boy, we got a little hydrolock going on here. This might have some girth to it. Oh, we got shoulders. So, because I'm using a bigger bottom sweeper jig with a bigger hook, I grabbed a smaller crab and put the entire crab on the hook. Oh, we got some runs going on here. Oh boy. Stay buttoned, man. Let's not have what happened last time happen. This is a good fish. This is a good fish. Man, whatever it is, I think it's wrapped too. I can feel it hitting the line. Come on, baby. That was a good fish. I'm seeing pumps. I'm thinking triggerfish. Get out from under the boat here, buddy. Let's go. Oh, big trigger. Big trigger. Just got the saw light and said, F you. Wow. Come on, baby. Yep, they circle and they pump. It's a big ass trigger. All right, pal, all right. Big ass trigger. Come on, baby, bottom sweeper jiggeroony. Oh, fish is caught. Look at that. Look at that. Fell off. Fell off. Holy macaronis. All right, well, let's stop playing around and welcome aboard. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. We can get that jig out of there. Doop, 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 doop. Nope. All right. Some slack. Let's get, that's a big trigger, guys. Woo! Big trigger. What's for dinner? I don't know. Triggerfish, maybe? I'll thank you. Wow. Let's get this out of the way. Bottom sweeper jig, guys and ladies. Cannot forget our lady fishermen. But that's a bottom sweeper jig. It's a big hook, substantial hook. And you saw, listen, it held tight the whole way up and then went adios amigos in the net. So, wow, that's a big trigger. Big trigger. There are fish jumping all over the place. Oh my goodness. We're gonna leave that trigger there. We're gonna go throw a lure. Holy God. You can jump all you want, pal. You're stuck in the boat. Let's go throw a lure at them. Guys, when I tell you this is one of my oldest rods and reels, I mean, there's no speed on this old pen whatsoever. I mean, I'm reeling and that lure isn't going anywhere. Holy mackerel. You hear the old click. Holy cow. And this is a stout rod. This is actually I should be using this rod for bottom fishing, so it's tough to get it out there. I don't know what's jumping. Most likely menhaden getting slammed by whatever. All right, I tried. I thought they were getting close to the boat. Man, look at it out there. They're jumping everywhere. I don't know if it's albacore. Holy mackerel, right over here. And I'll tell you what, I've seen an abundance of sharks out here today. I'm never getting there, guys. This is not, oh man, that's some type of tuna. I saw it, unless it's Spanish mackerel. Oh my God. This is amazing. Come on, just one of yous take it. God almighty. And just like that, they're gone. Man, I'm getting bombarded down here. And we're on. All right, lock that in. Wow, there's fish jumping right next to the boat. Oh, came unbuttoned. Son of a biatch. Go back down. Fish on. Light and drag up a little bit. Alrighty. Oh, getting smaller. Oh, I don't know. You still on? Yep, still on. Oh, was swimming up with me, fellas and ladies. All right. Whatever it is starting to get aggravated. Another trigger. Oh, what a difference a day makes. Today's Trigger Fest. Okay. All right, let's go. And swing it in. Ding. Oh boy. Swing it in, ding, get in. Whoop, whoop. Now look at that though. So that's a smaller trigger, but man, it didn't have much trouble taking that hook. Did not have a lot of trouble taking that hook. Now did it? Now did you? Now did you? Let him eat. Let him eat. Like that, it's out. So I'm not getting bit by triggerfish, but I am getting zapped by flies. All right, little trigger. Sorry, buddy, but you're about to join the Deadpool. My apologies. So guys, look, here we go. There's their gills, right? In. Give them a twist. Get them bleeding. Oh, spitting blood everywhere. Get in there. See you later. Hasta la vista. He's not happy. What's funny is no sea bass. Oh, we're getting hit right away. No sea bass today. Now let's see if I jinx myself. Oh, that's fish on. It's gonna be a sea bass. I guarantee it's a sea bass. This thing hit on the way down. This is gonna be a sea bass. Or my name isn't. What is that? Sea bass. You donkey. Oh shit. Funny thing, no Jennifer Aniston out here. Jennifer Aniston? No Jennifer Aniston? No? Anyone? Look at that. Is that hysterical? He hit that on the way down. Caught him looking at it. All right. Later, gator. Fish on. How's sea bass number 2 sound? Maybe it's Jennifer Aniston. Come on. See, oh, little little Toggy. Hey, little sister, what have you done? Hey, little sister, who's the only one? Come on. Look at that, though. Look at that little mouth, but she took that hook. You ripped pig. All right, let's get back to it. I've been away for so long. It's a nice day for a white chinner. Oh man, it's fish on. All right, let me roll. Fish on. See ya. All righty. Oh boy. What's up, little sea bass, you little creep? That's what's down there making a monkey out of me. Straight down, man. That thing went down like a torpedo. A torpedo. That's an Italian. It's an Italian sinker. Torpedo. All right, let's see what we got here. Come on. In a knuckle, out a knuckle. Let's go. All right, had to finally switch up jigs because I lost one. And look at that. Put on a John Skinner S&S banana jig. I really should extend my leader a little bit, but I just got lazy. So I've had these jigs for years. Haven't used them, so all right. Very nice. Very nice. I definitely need to invest in some heavier jigs if I'm going to stick with the Bottomsweeper. And listen, hey, there's a lot A lot of fish in the sea, right? A lot of game out there. All right, what do you got going on here? Come on, buddy. So I really should put a longer leader on. I'm just getting lazy. Getting late in the day. I don't have too many crabs left. So see what we got here. See if I can finish up with a couple. You know what? I like them. I needed the extra weight to get down and to stay down. I needed the extra weight. Bumped up to a 3-ounce Bottomsweeper. I'm sorry, excuse me, John Skinner S&S bucktail or tog jig, and fish on. I was being stubborn because I sincerely love my Bottomsweepers, but these S&S John Skinner tog jigs are pretty damn good too. That's 2 for 2 right there. Just that I'm more straight up and down. It's more of a straight up and down presentation, more of a straight up and down delivery, as opposed to scoping out a little bit. I just needed something a little heavier, and I didn't have it in the one variety of jig that I was using. Uh-oh, come here, you.
All right, that's good, right? All right, I'll catch up in a little while.
Man, she was in there. I'll tell you what, it's a pretty long shank. She was hooked pretty good. And you'll see, listen, I got lazy. I broke off, and that's my leader right there. I mean, that's it's not your quintessential tog leader by any stretch. Really, I don't use any leader that short, but I'm lazy. Just got lazy. I'm almost done. Holy mackerel, I'm down to 2 crabs. So yeah, I got lazy. So it is what it is. Can't be out all day anyway. Stuff to do when I get home. So let's give them hell. Still got fish in the box. I don't know what happened to that little bird that popped out here earlier. That was pretty neat. All right, let's get you off here. And I'll tell you what a difference from, 1 ounce to 3 ounce. And it really has nothing to do with the brand jig. It has to do with the fact that there's 2 extra ounces sitting on the end of the line here. And man, she's whoop, right to the bottom, straight up and down. And that's the way to go. I mean, barely any scope. And a lot of current down there though. There is a lot of current. But I mean, I'm almost straight up and down. I mean, you can't ask for that. I'm getting to the bottom in a jiffy. I said jiffy. So give them hell. Come on. S&S John Skinner. Oh man, straight down. Boop, boop, boop. Yep, S&S John Skinner Blackfish jig, 3 ounce. It's called the white legger. Oh boy. Oh God, get you up off that wreck. Get you up off that bottom, come on. Now we'll loosen up a little bit. Uh-oh, uh-oh, I think that thing just forgot what it was hooked. Another lady togger. Oh man, what a difference when you're straight up and down with these fish. God almighty, what a difference.
Relentless, come in, Joe.
Let's give you a little measure. Nope, nope, and no. Get you off the hook. Get you back down there. What a difference when you are straight up and down. I like these S&S.
Basil, come in.
Like these S&S. Oh man, alrighty. It's so funny. On my last little stretch, several hundred yards, man, I just let her rip, and I love like laying into the throttle on this boat and letting her go, skip across the water. So, all right, well, I'm in the no wake zones. This is where I do my normal recap. So, a couple things I learned. Don't be stubborn when you need to move up in weight. Move up in weight. I'm loyal. I'm a loyal guy, and when I find a product I like and a person that I like, I'm loyal. Bottomsweeper Jigs, Captain Dan Schaefer, Insomniac Charters. I try to be loyal, and I wish I had some heavier jigs. Shame on me for not buying heavier jigs. I did have some older, I should say, S&S John Skinner Blackfish jigs, and phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. So listen, I'm going to use what works. Obviously, I'm a devotee of Skinner, so if he puts his name on something, I would endorse it personally. And it worked. They were 3 ounces. That's what I needed to get down to stay straight up and down. There was a lot of current down below, and it was moving my lighter jigs around. So that being said, I had to get back in anyhow. So I knew once I started putting a couple full crabs on the jigs that I was going to go through them a little quicker. But listen, I got out. I had a great day. Coming home would fish for the fillet table, excuse me, and boat ran great. All's good. Didn't hear any distress calls out there, so everybody hopefully is safe, and everybody that went out is going to return safe. And I hope you learned a little from this video. You know the deal. Subscribe, like, ring the bell, and go fishing. Thanks, guys.